Next one, this is actually a hilariously small change, but I think potentially has some big impact. But basically, I think it was Jess yesterday was asking about trellis charting, and I was thinking about advanced mode, and like our library Vega under the hood supports trellising, but it has some peculiarities around how it handles dimensions, like height and width when it's in trellis mode. And so here's just a regular chart, gender, traffic source, user count. This is already deployed on Playground. If I open the advanced editor, um, in the past, we didn't really let you control the height and width. And so I made a really small change that lets now the user control the height, which in most cases is not something that they're going to want to be able to do because we've optimized our dashboards and whatnot to be dynamically uh, scalable. But if you are trying to use trellising, you do need to be able to manipulate the height and width. And so I conveniently have this Vega config over here. I'm going to paste in, and basically you can see I've sort of implemented trellising, sort of, in the sense that it works with Vega. It does require a static width and height, so it has constraints. But if
Can
you're okay with that,
sorry, can you use
that's
container
your
width here?
question. Not really, unfortunately.
Okay.
I can show you what happens. Um, so it
Okay.
almost looks like it works, but it's cutting off the legend.
Oh my God. Never easy.
Yeah. So it's a quirk of Vega. The width and height attributes basically code to the width and height channels of each individual subplot, not the total canvas area. Um, but what you can do is you can take this thing. It's just like a chart, just like any other chart. So I can save it. Obviously this doesn't look great because it's not scaling to the container. But if I don't care about that, if I just want it to, you know, look like this, maybe I'm just displaying it on a TV or something, and I'm fine with the chart not scaling to the container, then that's a totally adequate way and sort of a escape hatch way of doing trellising right now. Um, I also validated this works in the scheduler, so probably some similar constraints apply around like the width and height might, in certain edge cases, disrupt the scheduler, but you do get pixels out. So in theory, you could make it work. It definitely requires a little bit more hand holding.
Okay,
Okay, any
next.
questions about that before I jump to the next one?
Yeah, are there any restrictions on like the usage of this that are kind of known?
No, I mean, this basically, in some sense, kind of unlocks all of Vega Lite.
Yeah.
Um, it just by enabling the end user the ability to manipulate the width and height, you can
Yep.
kind of do whatever.
Yeah, yeah.